President Trump says he is ending trade talks with Canada, citing an anti-tariff ad campaign by the province of Ontario. Now, this includes excerpts from a 1987 radio address given by late President Ronald Reagan, in which he says tariffs hurt Americans. Listen.
High tariffs inevitably lead to retaliation by foreign countries and the triggering of fierce trade wars. Then the worst happens. Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industries shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs.
CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand joins us from the White House with more on this. Good morning, Natalie. Explain the president's reasoning here, because Canada is the country's second largest trading partner. And was this all now a decision based on that ad?
And there have been these ongoing tensions between the two. But look, just a few weeks ago, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney was here at the White House talking about their valuable relationship. There is, signs of progress during that day. But now we have this ad by the province of Ontario and the president's new social media post, which essentially retweeted or reposted a statement by the Reagan Presidential Foundation saying that there was selective audio and video used from his address, and it misrepresents the address. Essentially, clips were spliced together. Now, the president calling the ad fake, saying it's an attempt to interfere with pending litigation on tariffs before the U.S. Supreme Court. Keep in mind, oral arguments on that case set for early next month. Now, we're waiting for a response, a direct response from Carney regarding this latest post. But, a lot of products, most products from Canada have been exempt from tariffs under the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement that had been negotiated during the first Trump administration. That agreement is up for review next year. So the key question is here, how long do these new tensions last, and will it impact that larger deal that was so instrumental to trade between these two top trade partners?
And another big topic, Natalie, is that demolition of the East Wing. It kind of struck me yesterday that this is where most people will get a tour of the White House. I got a tour of the place last year and was really stunned, despite having worked there like you in the Brady briefing room. There's a lawsuit now against what the president is doing. What's happening on that front?
Yeah, an individual couple filed this lawsuit seeking to halt the demolition. But, Errol, the demolition is pretty much complete now after the construction or the raising of that building that was completed this week. Now, the lawsuit says that this demolition did not have the required approvals or reviews under the National Historic Preservation Act. But what's really interesting is under that law, there's actually an exemption for some notable buildings here in D.C., including the White House. CBS News' Weijia Jiang pressed Caroline Levitt on that topic yesterday during the press briefing. Take a listen to part of the exchange.
Can the president tear down anything he wants without oversight? Could he demolish this building or, say, the Jefferson Memorial?
When it comes to phase one of this project, the tearing down of the current East Wing structure, a submission is not required legally for that. Only for vertical construction will a submission be required.
Now, the White House is saying that plans for the ballroom itself will be formally submitted before construction, but experts telling CBS News usually the demolition and the construction kind of goes hand in hand, Errol.
All right, Natalie Brand at the White House with those major news items. Natalie, thank you.